Hello my lovely followers, welcome to another Tarot Oracle weekly messages. I'm going to start with this lovely tarot deck, the Golden Tarot, to see what our first tarot message might be. It flips out. I've been shuffling them and they've been very lively. So hopefully one will flick out and pave the way for a general reading. Ooh, there we go, for all signs. Oh, we've got quite a few here. If I take the top one, it's the Hierophant. The Hierophant being, it's like our moral compass, choosing the right thing. Now, he's our code of ethics. If we're religious, it would be your religious power, if you want, your religious guide and comfort. It also represents births, deaths and marriages, doing things traditionally. So the tradition of marriage, if you like, of honouring the sacraments, doing things in the way of tradition and the way of your chosen culture. So, or your inherited culture, let's say, and your chosen religion, let's put it that way. So there's a formality to this and a respect, and we'd need to see how it plays into the other signs that we have that will come out in the reading. We've got quite a few cards here, lots of, I mean, just glancing, there's lots of pentacles there, so that would be money, work and money. The bottom of the deck, that's interesting because when I was shuffling before, this one jumped out with the Strength card. If the Strength card is here, no, but that's a energy of Cancer. The Chariot is forging forward, literally taking control and being driven towards your goal. And just to mention that the Hierophant is a 5, and the 5 can represent a change of direction, so changes. But it's a lovely energy to have, both from the Major Arcana. So you've got this driven energy, but also doing things in the right and proper way with a conscience and a moral backbone. Oops. Oh, that's interesting because that was one that was in the pack there, the Five of Cups, lamenting they call it crying over spilt milk. So maybe taking something to heart too much, that it's your overreaction. It doesn't need to be, you don't need to be over dramatising something. Take it more with a pinch of salt. Whoops. Because it's not a forever energy, this feeling of loss, if you want, or disappointment. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, we always like that. Another Major Arcana. So the Wheel of Fortune steps in to move things along. So here you are moving things along, but things are going to move along anyway because that's what the next phase is going to be. The Hand of Fate is going to take charge of moving things towards a better space. The Wheel of Fortune speaks for itself, fortune. So things are you're going to move into something that's more fortunate, be it financial, emotional, general. You're headed that way, but you're putting the effort in here, where when the Wheel of Fortune comes along, it just happens, and the momentum just takes you with it. So we'll do 3 cards again. Bottom of the pack, Queen of Wands, fiery energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, passionate, raring to go. Very, in the sense of colours, very similar to this Wheel of Fortune. And an energy that's driven and full of passion. These are going to be the clarifying cards. It's definitely got a pentacle again, 6 of Pentacles there, where, and look, 7 of Pentacles on the back of the pack. So there's definitely something to do with finances involved. That's 3 of Wands, looking ahead to the future with a plan in place. And that's the 9 of Swords. So it's a bit of a stress card, but the stress is over. It's the 9, the penultimate card. A cycle is closing. Hence the Wheel of Fortune, which brings on a new cycle. You're about to enter a new phase. And there were lots of pentacles there, so it might be something to do with money. Back of the pack, that's that 9 of Swords again. So phasing out this worrying time, this anxiety that's going on. The Wheel of Fortune is going to take you away from that into something that's better. Bottom of the pack, yeah, the 4 of Swords, because that's the complete opposite to this 9. The 9 is all about lying awake and worrying, where the 4 is all about lying back and chilling. So you've got complete opposites. This is phasing out, this is coming in. Much nicer energy for you, much more stable. The 4 is a stabilizing energy. So let's have a look at what we've got. First card down, Queen of Pentacles. So we did have Pentacles that kept showing up. Earth sign, grounded, solid, reliable, something you can invest in. Queen of Pentacles, holding her coin there. Very canny, knows what she's doing with money, and holds the purse strings. She's holding it all together. She doesn't take any chances. She does things very very methodically. Next card, more Pentacles, is the 4 of Pentacles. Holding on. Could be holding on till the time is right, holding those pentacles. Keep playing your cards close to your chest, but also, see, she's not really parting with that one either. A sense of knowing what you're doing and being careful about it. 9 of Swords, again, 9 of Swords. So there could be something here that is causing something to do with money, that's causing a little bit of stress at night time, anxiety, stress, worry. But the 9 would say that you're near the end of a cycle. A cycle is phasing out now, because that's the penultimate card, the 10 being the end of that cycle. And we know that things are going to get better because we've got that Wheel of Fortune. And we go from being this very careful Queen of Pentacles to a Queen of Wands who's all fired up and raring to go. We also have the Chariot, where you're taking the helm and charging toward what you want. In a good way, because we've got the Hierophant there. Now, the Queen of Pentacles has got one coin. That coin could represent an investment, and the 4 of Pentacles could represent the savings, either from the investment or savings to invest. And that might be what the worry is. Let's see what the clarifies. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles clarified by the King of Cups. So that would be your water sign, like the Chariot, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, sorry. I was looking at that Chariot there. Normally somebody who's well-intentioned with that cup, because it represents emotions, well-intentioned, kind, mature. So we've got that with the Queen of Pentacles. So Could be somebody who has given advice that's been kind and fair to the Queen of Pentacles there. Or it could be a partnership. The next card over the Four of Pentacles is the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups talks about nostalgia, talks about, it's funny, we've got two pentacles covered by two cups. So it's nostalgia. Six is a very light energy. It's a lovely, happy card here. It can also talk about somebody from the past coming back in. And with this Four of Pentacles here, the feeling here is that they've been holding back, that probably they've not been in your face that much. Holding back, a feeling of pulling towards. And it could have been that they've been holding back from seeing you, but there is an energy of nostalgia here. Now, it could also be that this investment here may have come from a male, and that's been in your past because of this feeling of nostalgia. So there's something coming back from your past, and it could be something to do with finance. Could be a gifted money that's coming from somebody, from you, I mean, this card here represents childhood. And then we've got the Nine of Swords, clarified by the Two of Wands. And that is, the man here is holding the globe, and he's got to make a decision, hence the two rods here and forming a portal that he wants to go through, but he's not moving, and that's what we're worrying about. What do I do? And that is why the money has not been released, because we haven't quite made up our mind. And there's something about this money that throws us into nostalgia, remembering things from childhood, remembering things from a time ago. And the person we've got here on top of the Queen is this King of Cups. So maybe this has come from this King of Cups, a gift from the King to the Queen. And it's about making the right decision, because it's offering you an opportunity. You've got the world there. In other words, it can change your world. So you're not moving, you haven't made that decision, but you will. And when that decision is made, might come by the way of the Wheel of Fortune that prompts you to move along. Something will come along that moves things, and then off you go. All full steam ahead, charging towards what it is you want. Now, at the beginning, I said that the Hierophant can talk about religious ceremonies, institutions, that kind of thing, and I spoke of marriages, births and deaths. So it could be that whatever this is, this person might have passed and left you something of value that you're holding on to for now, but it evokes feelings of your past, particularly if this person is no longer with you. So it's bringing up nostalgic feelings, remembrances. And with that, wondering what to do with it. And hence the sleepless nights. But as I say, that is coming to the end with that Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. So it was all about money this week. Makes a change. And I hope you enjoyed. Good luck with that, if that resonates with you. And speak to you next week. Bye now.